Ole, 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 ole. Happy fuck the Cubs day. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Shit is fucked up and stuff.
Good morning. I'm waiting to see who shows up. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting to see who shows up, which usually is nobody, got some videos for you.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
And another one gone, and another one gone.
Toothpicks for the price of one.
Another one bites the dust.
In New Jersey, 2 Patterson police officers are charged with assaulting a man and then lying about it in a police report. Officers Kevin Patino and Kendry Teneo Restituyo approached Osama Al-Saidi while he was walking in Patterson last December. Investigators say Patino grabbed the victim. When he tried to get away, they say Patino struck him in the face and body several times. Investigators say the other officer picked the victim up and then threw him to the ground.
Would have gotten away with it too.
I think if it hadn't been for the video.
Both officers are free on $50,000 bond.
This is going to make you scratch your head and wonder why. Okay, black male accused of a crime. He says he didn't do it. He's at work. Police end up coming to his home, taking his phone, wiping it, according to him. Let's go to the video. Here it is.
Oh, we're gonna have to come in. Who's here with you?
Me and my children.
Just you and your child. How many kids do you have?
3.
3. Okay, they sleeping?
2 of them sleeping, 1 at work.
Well, we don't want to wake them up. Who is your wife or fiance? I don't know her relationship.
She's not here.
Okay, is she working? Or?
She's working.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to come in just to make sure nobody else is here other than your kids. But we'll sit down and talk. Morning.
According to Mr. Dudley, the police took his phone and then they wiped it. Let's put up his picture full mass here. I will give you the background. Once again, this is an indisputable exclusive. Poconos Mountain West Junior High School in Pennsylvania fired custodian Galvin Dudley after he complained that a white colleague called him the N-word. When Dudley told her he had just recorded her racist outburst, he says she then threatened to have him arrested. Arrested for what? Well, wiretapping. Let me give you background. A student lost their wallet. Dudley says school administration asked him to come to their office for computer training. He goes to the office for computer training. When he arrived, administrators and others accused him of taking the wallet. Dudley said, and I quote, "I am not a thief. Kids leave expensive things every day, but I don't take anything. I've never committed a crime." A colleague explicitly said, "Are you trying to use your color to get out of this situation?" That's when I started recording, according to Mr. Dudley. Then she said it again. In my experience, most of you N-words try to use your color to get out of situations. When Dudley said he had recorded that comment, he had recorded that statement when he said, "Listen, I just recorded you saying that." He then says she threatened to get the district attorney involved, and shortly after that incident, the police arrived at his home with that, a warrant. Look at it, black and white. Dudley complained about the interaction to the school superintendent, among others. Dudley says he was fired without explanation. Police came to Dudley's home, took his phone. They had a warrant to collect it, just as the administrator told him it would happen. He says they told him if he did not give them the code to his cell phone, they would further charge him with interfering with their investigation. Yesterday, he also filed a written complaint at the station. Now, Dudley had a Samsung 11 phone. When he went to retrieve his documents and images from Google Drive, he says every piece of data was wiped, all of it. Why would police delete data about a crime of wiretapping if they had evidence? Question mark. Here's what Dudley said. This is a quote. "I never thought I would get in trouble for someone else calling me the N-word. I felt like I was going crazy. They accused me of being a criminal when she was the one behaving criminally." Now let me go ahead and provide additional context here, okay? He was never charged with theft. He was never charged with wiretapping. But for some reason, there's a warrant to get his phone, search it. They deleted the information. He cannot retrieve anything. Still, no charge. Still, absolutely no criminal investigation, as we can see. Dr. Elizabethson, let's put up the pictures here. Superintendent of schools. And the police chief, Chris Wagner. And is preparing a response for Indisputable. After Indisputable contacted the police department. Now, why do we contact the police department? We always contact everybody involved. We send them an email, we request comment statement, we tell them, we're gonna do this story. Would you like to tell us your side? So we contacted the police department. What happened? The police went back to Mr. Dudley's home today. Went back to his home to intimidate him after we contacted the police. Now, this happened this morning. They're bullying this man. They're bullying this man. I'm glad I have Mr. Dahl on the show to talk about Fourth Amendment violations. The man has constitutional rights that supersede whatever local statute, ordinance, or culture you all may have.
No,
Damn it,
absolutely.
keep playing this game. Go ahead, Ms. Dahl.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And really, I would love to see what crime they're alleging he committed on that search warrant. Do they say wiretapping on there? It is true that some states make it a crime to record somebody. Some people require two persons two-party consent. California is one of those states. I'm not quite sure what a state is there. But to your point, let's say the search warrant does say that that is the crime they're alleging he committed. They've erased all the evidence, which seems to be the exact opposite of what you would do. And so I think that he has a really good claim of harassment by the police officers, police misconduct, police harassment, maybe even some sort of like invasion of privacy, maybe even theft of his personal goods because they have deleted everything of his, which I don't understand how there could be any legal reasoning for that. If the crime they're alleging is wiretapping, it's possible the police might say they mistakenly deleted it, right? I mean, how can you prove otherwise? But the fact that it came again to him this morning, I think he has a good case for harassment.
Yeah, and also intimidation, obviously, which is something that we deal with when things like this happen in small communities.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust.
Just kidding.
Our top story tonight, former Monroe police officer Jared Desideer was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison today for the April 2020 police brutality incident.
Get right out of town. No, that's
Desideer's sentence is followed by 2 years of supervised release for his role in the assault of Timothy Williams in Ouachita Parish and his efforts to cover up the abuse. Former officer has pled guilty to violating Timothy Williams' civil rights in 2020.
Did such crazy things. Roll the clip.
This body camera footage shows Desideer kicking Williams in the face, even though Williams was handcuffed.
Kick him in the head.
According to the official reports, Desideer's plea agreement on April 21st of 2020, officers of the Monroe Police Department, including Desideer, conducted a field interview with Williams in this case. When Williams attempted to run away, Desideer chased after him. Then Williams eventually stopped running, got on his stomach, and put his hands behind his back.
Surrender. I surrender.
Desideer ran towards the victim and then asked his fellow officer whether the officer's body-worn camera was recording.
Turn the camera off.
Turn off that camera.
And when he was mistakenly told the cameras were off, he continued to run towards Williams.
I did it. I finally kicked that football.
And kicked him in the face. On a statement by the Assistant Attorney General Clark for the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division, he read, quote, "This sentence makes clear that the Department of Justice will aggressively investigate and prosecute any officers who believes that the Constitution only applies when the cameras are on." Now, according to the official reports, Desideer is set to report to prison in January of 2023.
And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust.
Old grandmother was arrested for a $77 trash bill. You will say, nowhere in the hell. Put up the picture full mass of this victim. It's a damn shame. This was in Alabama. The woman you're looking at was arrested for a $77 trash bill. One of the officers who came to arrest this beautiful soul, Miss Martha Manifield, an 82-year-old black woman. Cop comes to arrest her for failure to pay a $77 trash bill. He told her not to cry. He tapped her on the back as she was already in handcuffs. "Don't cry, Miss Martha," she recalled him saying. He kind of whispered it to me, "Don't cry. Let me tell you something. If I was a cop, and believe me, I never would be, but if I was a cop and I had an order to go and arrest an 82-year-old woman for a $67 trash violation, not paying a bill, that would be the day I took that damn uniform off. And listen, you cannot love a job so much that you're willing to sell your soul in order to clock in. Let me give you more background. When the officer told her not to cry, Ms. Manifield looked back at him and said this: "How would you feel if they came and arrested your grandmother?" She asked the officer. He did not respond. When two officers pulled up outside her Valley, Alabama home on Sunday, this grandmother did not know why they were present. The officers, one white, one black, got out of the car, approached her home, and one of them stated they were there to arrest her for failure to pay the trash bill. What did she do? What did this grandmother do? She laughed. She thought it was a joke. She thought somebody was pranking her. This can't be real. We're in America. It's $77. Okay, obviously you're playing. Ms. Manifield just laughed. She genuinely thought the officer was joking. He didn't budge. "You're not kidding," she recalled asking him. He wasn't. He was there to arrest her for failure to pay $77.80. She thought the bill had already been paid. She said Thursday afternoon, sitting on her front porch's rocking chair, but they said it hadn't. Ms. Manifield said the officers told her they would have to place her in handcuffs. She put her hands behind her back. "The front will do," they told her. Ms. Manifield slowed as she told the story. She held her arms out in front of her. "And the cuffs," she said, her eyes swollen with tears, "they're so heavy." On Tuesday, the chief of police, Mike Reynolds, defended the arrest, put up this SOB. He defended the arrest in a post on the city's Facebook account. The chief stated city code enforcement officers issued a citation August 2022 for non-payments for the months of June, July, and August. And that prior to the citation, they tried to contact Ms. Manifield several times via the phone and in person. In the post, he also claimed when contact could not be made, a door hanger was left to explain the reason of their visit, had contact info for her to use. Wow. He said further, the citation advised this grandmother, okay, to appear in court on September 7th, 2022. A warrant for failure to pay trash was issued when she did not appear in court. The chief also argued, while officers can use discretionary judgment on certain matters, executing an arrest warrant signed by a magistrate judge is not one of them. I'd be damned. I know a couple of cops would not have served that warrant. They're good people. Better than you, chief. It's a grandmother, $77, okay? There's more. On Thursday, Ms. Manifield said she never received any of this. She never received any notice to appear, never was told to go to court. She said that her trash bill had not been paid. Her trash should have simply been taken and her pickup suspended. But arresting her, she said, was unjust and unnecessary. We concur, madam. Manifield said she wasn't in the Valley jail for long, but believes she should have never been there to begin with. "I was in a little cage-like thing at the police station," she said. "And I said, y'all put me in this cage? You ought to be ashamed of yourself." Let's go to the mayor. Valley Mayor Leonard Riley. Martha is one of at least 24 residents arrested over unpaid garbage fees. They've become targets of a process that has criminalized debt in the city, which contracts its solid waste services to a private company. So far, city officials have been largely silent on the matter, with the exception of the chief's statement defending the actions of the cops. Why are these people going to jail? because of a private damn company. This is to enforce compliance by any means necessary to increase the bottom line, to have more money in the budget, to take care of a private enterprise at the expense of the same people who pay your salary, chief. She pays your salary, sir. She's a homeowner, taxpayer, a grandmother, a human being. Let me give you details on the other arrests that have been happening in this jurisdiction. A review of court documents revealed that individuals arrested over unpaid trash fees in Chambers County are often people facing financial difficulties, people of color, or people with disabilities. That's who they're locking up. Some residents, records show, have been arrested repeatedly, and most charged criminally with failing to pay a trash bill. They end up paying hundreds in court costs and fees in addition to the bills themselves. What are you looking at? Let me remind you, remember Ferguson? They did the same thing at Ferguson. They would constantly hit the community with these ridiculous charges. As a matter of fact, when all of that went down in Ferguson, eventually a new judge got elected. What did that new judge do? That new judge, actually appointed by council, suspended all of those ridiculous citations. Money, bias, greed, racism, bigotry, all intersecting at the same time in this small community. Jackson, thoughts here?
Well, this just goes to show the predatory nature of unchecked power, because obviously this woman, as well as the others mentioned who typically suffer from this, people with disabilities, people of color, or just people who are down on their luck, can't afford to, pay the legal costs that are going to come from this. So you just end up in a perpetual cycle where you're really just subjugated. Versus someone like Sam Bankman-Fried, who's still free and even being paraded. Like, he went from being paraded as a super genius to the guy with the FTX, all the fraud in the crypto markets. At first he was a super genius. Now he's just being, he's just dumb. He just misplaced billions of dollars. You know how that is. You know how easy it is to accidentally do that. The guy literally created FTX as a front to fund his hedge fund because he couldn't get, corporate funding for it. People don't want to put money into a hedge fund ran by a bunch of 20-something-year-olds. So he just arbitrarily stole billions of dollars, and this man's free. But a woman who owes $77 for a utility, she's being carted off to jail. So it's just a disparity in the system painted for you beautifully right there.
Well said.
I barely reception outside town.
You need better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon.
Video. I don't usually do videos like this, but a little commentary just off Long Island audit, where he walked into the Baltimore County government building in Towson, Maryland, I believe it was. But I want to state some things that are obvious, but are usually not discussed. And that is, when he walked in, he's confronted by security guards who are supposed to be highly trained. They're supposed to know what they're doing. They're Americans. They're standing on American soil, and they're encountering an American with a camera. So everybody should know, especially in that field, that we have a First Amendment right to freedom of the press. And something that, a lot of people don't put two and two together, and I'm not talking about you guys, but just the general public, is that if I have First Amendment rights, then you have First Amendment rights. If my First Amendment gets violated, then your First Amendment is going to get violated. So even the violators are violating their own First Amendment. And I'm talking about the violators being the security guards and the Baltimore police, who end up showing up. And there's like 5 or 6 of them. The violators of an individual's rights are violating their own rights, and they're violating the rights of others. So when the security guards violate this guy's rights, and that's Sean from Long Island Audit, they don't realize that this double-edged sword of violation is going to come against them one day. in the near future. And if we lose the freedom of the press, if we lose the right to speak freely and do free things on American soil, we will lose everything. If you don't have freedom, you don't have anything. Security guards, Baltimore police, other state culture you want your family to grow up in, the tyranny you want them to experience, because the tyranny you're bringing on Sean or Direct D or James Freeman or any number, Josh from Accountability for All, or any number of auditors out there, that tyranny is going to come against you. Why you being a bunch of buttholes about this whole thing? Why don't you understand that this violence you're exacting against other people is the violence that will come against you? Do you want your children to experience that? That's number one. Violation of rights by the violator, that violator's rights will be violated one day. And the second, I'll arrive on the scene, no cop say, hey, I didn't sign up for this. And if I did, I'm awakened to it and I'm not going to participate in it. You got, oh, there's all these good cops out there. It's just a few bad apples that ruin the whole bushel. Then where are they? Where are the good cops? Where are the good security guards? Where's that one guy to stand up and go, wait a second, Sarge, even if the guy is not a commanding officer, maybe he's lower on the rung, but he's got a conscience. If you have a conscience, lower rung officer, you're more powerful than your superiors because you have a brain and you have a heart and you have a conscience and you have morality and you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Stop being conformist, doing what you're told regardless of what is right. Regardless of the ramifications, do what is right. Yeah, you might get some pushback, but you know what? Don't you want to be able to sleep with a clear conscience at night? One of the most expensive, priceless pillows you will ever own is a clear conscience. Don't you want to lay your head down on your pillow knowing that you did the right thing against all odds? So where is that one officer? Where's the dozen officers? Because from what I hear, there's a whole bunch of good officers out there, and there's just a few bad apples. Where's that guy to stand up and go, I didn't sign up for this. And even if I did, I'm awakened and now I'm not going to participate in this. And what are you guys doing? Tell me what this Sean guy from Long Island Audits did wrong. Why is he being trespassed from this public building? Do you want to be trespassed from a public building when you didn't even break their laws? And I'm using laws because we know laws are nothing more, nothing less than the opinions of politicians backed by the threat of force, but they don't even follow their own laws. Why are you trespassing this guy? Because he has a camera? Then what you're admitting right now is you're trespassing a guy for exercising his freedom of speech under the First Amendment that you officers, plural, took an oath to protect, defend, and uphold at all costs. And here you are tearing him down. You're tearing down the very rights on American soil that your sons and daughters, your grandsons and granddaughters will grow up in. It's unconscionable what's happening, guys. And it's truly unbelievable. It's almost like we're living out the script of George Orwell's 1984 or something. You know, Big Brother, you have no rights because I say you don't have any rights. Why are you trespassing it from the property? Because they want you to leave. Well, that's not a good enough reason. Do you want me to leave because I'm underweight, because I'm the wrong color, because I have a camera? It's discriminate. It's clear discrimination. It's clear, what is that? 18 USC 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. And it's not even under the color of law. It's deprivation of rights under color of opinion. It's your opinion that I have to leave. Your opinion, it's not even your law. You're not even standing on your own law. You're actually standing against your own laws. And it's pitiful. Weak people do that. Cowardly people do that. And cowardly people don't stand for what is right. That's why you don't see any good officers. None, not one. You look at that video. I'll put the link in the description below to Long Island Audit's last video where he's in that Baltimore government building, and not one Baltimore Police Department that swore to protect and defend Sean Reyes, Long Island Audit's rights and their own rights. Not one of them stood up and did the right thing. That's why they're called rights, because rights are opposites of wrongs. So what are they? They're not even enforcing the law. They're enforcing their own opinions. They're enforcing the security guard's feelings. Well, we just feel like he shouldn't be here. We just feel like we don't want to be recorded, even though there are 25 different surveillance cameras pointed at all of us right now. I just feel extra uncomfortable when you add one more camera to the mix. It's outrageous. It's truly outrageous. It's truly insane. And for the masses of the people to look at this and go, well, there's just a couple of bad apples, then why is it in every single video after video on YouTube, on Venmo, on BitChute, on Odyssey, just it doesn't matter. TMZ, why is there not one good cop that steps up, tightens his belt of courage, and says, I am not participating in this. Matter of fact, not only am I not participating in this, I am going to stand in the way of you, Sarge, taking away this guy's rights. This guy has every right to be in this building with this camera. Do you realize how viral that video would go, law enforcement officers? Because it's so rare for a cop to actually do the right thing and stand up for the right thing and uphold the Constitution against the gaggle of police officers who are trying to suppress those rights. Do you realize how viral that would go? Because it is so rare. Anyway, I'll leave the link to Long Island Audit's last video, or at least the last video he made today, in the description. Take a look at it, see what you guys think. I really appreciate you out there. I appreciate all the auditors, because it takes courage. It takes courage to stand against a band of law enforcement tyrants, armed law enforcement tyrants, who are threatening to take away every bit of your freedoms, arrest you, kidnap you, and throw you into a cage because you're exercising your constitutionally protected right that they swore to protect and uphold. Crazy. Guys, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to become a member, I think it's only like $2.99 a month or whatever. All I'm promising anybody for the membership is to continue producing content.
While I'm standing here waiting, are you able to give me a return of the tag I gave you?
As a bored cop waiting very impatiently, obviously, he got bored and keep trying to do shit.
I'm telling you, get out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. If you're not stepping out of the vehicle,
I'll reach in and open your door if you don't open.
You're not reaching in my car.
Step out, man.
Because I didn't break any laws doing anything, man.
If we do field sobriety checks and I think you're good, we'll have you on your way.
But I didn't do anything to have you do that. You're breaking my amendment.
No, I'm not violating any of your civil rights. You were stopped in the roadway.
I'm not stopping the roadway.
As a law enforcement officer, I have to get out and investigate.
You're not cooperating with me. I was just sitting on the side of the road. I was trying to operate the motor vehicle safely. I couldn't drive and sleep, like I was trying to be safe. That's it, man.
I've asked multiple times, very politely, for you to step out of the vehicle.
But what did I do to break the law?
You're stopped in the middle of the roadway.
You want to see if I'm drunk or not?
I don't think you're drunk. I think you're under the influence of drugs.
Can you get Sergeant out here, man?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Okay.
Sergeant's gonna say when he gets out here.
You're gonna reason with me. I'm telling you what's going on, and that you have no right to pull me out of the vehicle. I have rights.
I'm not pulling you out of the vehicle. I've asked you multiple times to step out.
But we're not on a traffic stop.
Right. We're not on a traffic stop, but I'm checking an occupied vehicle,
Okay.
which is the same thing.
And I'm fine. I thank you for checking on me. I promise. I thank you. I appreciate that, man. But I'm not inebriated. I'm not screwed up. I know it's a Friday night. I just was driving and was sleepy, man. That's it. So, that's all I have to answer.
You have any medical issues or anything? Married?
Just got divorced.
Any kids or anything?
Yeah. Two kids.
How are your kids?
I don't want to.
You don't know?
I don't want to talk about them, please.
You don't have to. That's my conversation.
I don't want to answer any more questions.
So what kind of business say you had again?
Huh?
What kind of business say you had again?
I didn't.
You said you own a business.
Yes, I do.
Okay, what kind of business is it?
I want to talk personally. Right to pull me out of the vehicle. I have rights.
I'm not pulling you out of the vehicle. I've asked you multiple times to step out.
But we're not on a traffic stop.
You're right.
And how do you now? You guys are seriously about it like this?
Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to arrest you.
For what? What did I do to get arrested?
Obstruct.
Obstructing what?
My official duty.
For what, sir?
Because I'm telling you to get out of the vehicle.
Why are you escalating, sir?
Step out of the vehicle. Because you're not stepping out of the vehicle. I'll reach in and open your door if you don't.
You're not reaching in my car. I don't. No.
We'll give you a lawful instruction to step out of the vehicle.
But you cannot enter my car.
Well, at this point, we're going to take you to the car.
You can't enter my car.
If you don't get out of the vehicle, I'm going to bust this window and drag you out of it.
What? This is over a blinker, man. You're really talking. How in the hell is people so screwed up in this world? Simple response. They lost their marble. They're not fit to be either a cop or a piece of shit that is walking on this earth. Fuck the police. Let's see. But seriously though, if morons give folks money, it's no hair off my feet. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's like where I saw earlier, the pigs arresting a 84-year-old grandmother for a $77 trash bill thing. Only in the United States of America that probably happens. And I do say the United Snakes of America. I hate cops, and it's well documented that I hate cops. I don't like them. I don't trust them. Never have, never will. Personally, I think they're all pieces of shit. Whether they claim to be a good cop or not, they're all pieces of shit.
in my view. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's see what other videos I can come up with here. Give me 1 second. Gotta wait for the stupid commercial. Here we go. It's one of my favorites, or one of my few favorites. Let me get myself.
Nothing but poison.
Yeah,
Just don't say anything.
is that the mouth you speak with your father with? Is the mouth you speak to your mother with? Disgusting.
Going up?
What a sick individual. Talking about things that he puts in his mouth.
Yeah, like that's an insult. He's like, oh, your dad to me.
Yeah, your dad did this to me. Oh, that's what a shame. When he's the one that actually does that. That's his game. That's him and his boyfriend's game right here. That's what they were just doing in the hotel. Now he's putting their own kind of shame. What's up with that? What a shame, man. Man baby. Listen to him. What a man baby. Uh-oh, now he's making those moaning noises when he has a dick in his mouth. What an animal. Shameful individual right here, putting people to shame.
Is it an insult homosexual?
Hey, where did Chris go?
That's 8. Robert, X-ray 501.
Got it?
Got it. Here's the video to do. Everybody knows that this guy is. This guy right here? TMZ. He's a sick maniac right here. That's him right there. Is this the guy? Is this him? You don't know who that was? That was Robert.
De Niro.
No, his last name is confusing. It's like Maxior. Tommy and Sally in season 4? Oh, no.
He was also on Baywatch season 1. Baywatch. Hey, what happened to Chris? He's gone. He ditched us.
That's Eric. Oh, there's Eric and Chris down there, I think. Oh, no, what's the rap?
You're the one that incites violence on people while he's working. Oh yeah, you want to throw hands? That's the kind of people that work here. They get mad and all of a sudden they start threatening you and challenging you to a fight. That's the type of people we have working. I almost got the Smurf, guys. Almost got the Smurf action.
I got the angle, dude.
You did? Sick. Post it real quick.
Don't worry, he's got a unit coming. Deal with this. Walk through on 3, 2, 1. Cut, nice scene.
Roll it back, go from boyfriend chin. And kiss.
And check out restaurant again in 3, 2, 1.
Roll it again. Roll it again. Action.
Bring it in and out. Bring it in and out.
What up? What up? What up? Thank you guys for joining in. Got you guys in the thick of it. It was getting hairy, and just decided to roll it through. Out here with Pedro Libre Audit. Successful. Action.
Walk through in 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent walkthrough, cut.
Perfect cut. Roll it back.
Now and out. Walking out of the hotel on 3.
Action.
2, 1, go. Nice. Cut.
All right. We got enough extras. Let's bring out the stars.
Oh, what do you mean you can't curse on camera? No, don't do that.
Hands in the face. Action.
Let me get the shot. Nice. Got it.
Hey.
And waiting for girl. Nice. Time for boom boom. Eric and Chris took off, huh?
Yeah, dude. They got ghosts.
Chris didn't like the light.
They were defeated.
We had some flashlight wars. He was trying to block somebody.
Yeah, I guess they got defeated. One of them challenged us to a fight. The other one,
Walk through on 3, 2, 1, go.
the other one just gave up. He was standing out here for about 45 minutes,
Nice.
blocking our camera.
Good job.
Good talk. Good talk.
Disgruntled employee walking back.
Oh yeah.
Chris is back on 3, 2, 1. Chris, action.
Chris, close the door. Close the door. We need a
Disgruntled
picture.
employee.
Disgruntled employees back. Take 37.
638. What are you talking about? You know me? You want my autograph? You know me?
You know me where? I know you where.
He knows me.
You guys are working. Obviously, I'm not famous, but I feel infamous. You are though.
You're gonna make this shot.
Can you get a picture of me and send it to me, like a cool looking picture of that?
Yeah. Good camera.
Is it one you could like email to or text to, or is that possible?
Well, I'm actually still rolling. No pictures right now, man.
What time you got? Almost done shooting. Chris here is getting him a shot.
He keeps blocking our shots, so we can't roll the people.
Yeah, but I mean, we got the contract, we got the permission, and he doesn't understand.
Now he called the cops on us. He wants us gone. He wants us removed.
Time is money for us.
Time is money, man. We're gonna send the bill to Chris.
Not good, Chris.
That's not good, Christopher. Back on the phone now. He doesn't want to move out of the shot so we can roll him through. No, man. He's back on the phone, pressing option 4.
Yes, sir. No, that was in there.
Nope.
Warning, warning. I would have been in 6th grade. No, you're 5th
Fifth.
grade.
Working on five. Working on five. Action.
Police status, no?
I
General,
told you.
5-star general. 5-star general. That's him.
I already had the target. I just needed, target on
Good.
sight. Target on sight.
Go back. Am I finally out of the scene?
Intimidation failed, guys. They came up, Mr. Here, show me some ID. I need your ID and all this stuff. And then he calls out a couple other guys. Feels some more intimidation. One guy threatens us with violence. He starts putting his hands on my camera, like his hand, pulls out the juice, and I told him, back up, man. So he started waving his arms around, like he was all scared, backed up, obviously. And then, starts complaining. All of a sudden, this guy's at work, already got at work. And
3, 2, 1, action. Beautiful mommy. Lady shot. Shot, nice. Shout out to Instagram, lady. Yay! You guys are gonna stop it. Right? They look good, yeah. Are those extensions now? Yeah. All right, good job. It's natural. Oh, hooks it up. Yeah, well, honestly, no.
man, that means she got robbed for the extensions, though.
Oh, yeah. It's happening. How about this question? How long is your natural hair? Shoulder? That's not that much of an extension. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a girls' night out. It's girls' night out. Right, girls? Girls' night out. Disfruta la noche.
Bad girl. Bad
Even
girl.
give us your free time, don't you?
Doing things behind husband's back.
Oh, happy birthday. Hopefully you enjoy it. Very nice. And you guys left your home, bro? Ride or die. Right? Ride or die.
Ride or die. What happened to Chris?
He's right there.
Is he?
That's Chris and Eric right there.
There they are. That's them.
Right. You're going to yawn.
That's them. Those two guys in the suits right there. Yeah.
Chris.
Outside the old town center.
Yeah. Never came on.
This is my good side right there.
Nice. Really is.
You got dimples that Hey, you noticed. Thank you. Hey, love the hat. You got 100 more with that thing. Hey, that's good though. She has an entire closet.
Nice.
With this, you have choices, right? The hat goes down. Oh, nice.
That's good. There you go.
You guys have a great night.
Wilding out with hats.
Some people have, and others that really.
Yeah.
Get the warning twice before I was going to get more strike. Here,
I guess the cops ain't coming on. What do you think? Should we wait?
a little more, maybe.
This guy. I'm not the one.
I've seen you somewhere.
You seen him?
I know where.
You know where?
I know where.
You know him. You know him. Bike, roll it. And bike off, action. Does he? Like a saw like furry?
Yeah.
It's too hot? Too tall? Too high?
Too tall.
You said tall, and then it's too tall, so. What up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. We're waiting for PD. I guess they're not rolling out. I got educated on the phone. They was crying that we were standing out here taking pictures. I mean, that's all he could really say. He still actually knows. He said that we're taking pictures of people and harassing people and giving them. We were out here directing people. He said we're out here directing people and telling them that we're going to post them on Instagram. Going down?
Hey. Derek over there. Got more.
Sick individual. Hold on, guys.
What happened to my buddy?
He got scared.
He got scared of what?
Of you.
Threatening him?
Of you.
Threatening him?
You acting like a fool.
Okay.
Putting them in the line of danger out here.
That's what I'm talking about. My buddy got scared.
My buddy got scared. My buddy got scared.
He got scared like you. He needs a diaper change like you, man.
Are your thugs or what? Start banging on people?
You need to go change that diaper, boy. It's diaper time.
Tell that story.
Uh-oh. No. They're taking our picture. How scary is that? Wow. Take our picture, man. Don't do that. You're going to get scared. Scared, man. What's wrong with you guys?
It's all Director of Security Act.
Look at them like a bunch of animals. Like a couple of wolves. Is this what a pack of wolves does?
Chris gives up though, real quick, huh, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Chris is the first one to fold.
Stop it. Don't do that.
What a crybaby, man. Oh, let me be in fear of a camera. I'm not in fear of a camera. Call the police. Sick. It's light. He wishes he was a boy in blue asking us for ID. Let me see.
Security.
Oh man, the fear of the man right here.
Eric, there they are right there on the corner.
Uh-oh, get him. Cry baby.
Made you look. You really want him to come, huh, Eric?
Sick ass fools, circling us like a pack of wolves.
What's wrong with you guys, man?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it in there.
Is this how you prey on people or what?
No, it's real beautiful.
This is how you prey on people?
No. This is what's beautiful. Me. I wanted you to stop filming people and focus on me.
No, we came to film you. We didn't come here to film the people. We came to film you.
No, we're good.
Yeah, we're here to film your bad behavior, not the people.
That's what's beautiful.
Yeah, this is beautiful. You made the video. Made it about him.
There's Chris. How's the stage? What do you think? Not even 2,000.
Man, that's a $99 suit, man. What are you talking about?
300 stage.
3 for $99.
We got those shoes.
Right there, all right. All right.
Oh no, I'm filming customers.
Yeah, 3 for 99 cents. 3 for $1.
Hey, no, film me.
Oh, film me.
Over here. That's PD right there. That's them back there.
That's them.
That's them right there.
Oh, here they come. Run.
Got the bag. Yep, definitely has the bag.
Yeah.
Get the plate right here before.
We're staring at Christopher.
You guys know, stop it. Eric.
This guy needs some spice in his life, huh?
Why?
You need spice in your life, man? Need some spice?
Why'd you call PD for? Right here. They're bored. Hey, get the license plate.
CD54B08. Got it. All right, let's go achieve his goal and go film the people again.
Tell us his plan now.
I know, right? Yeah, you're live, man.
Live in Hollywood.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Come over here. Promote it. Promote it.
Nice. That's how you do it. And cut.
I'll never be like these two clowns.
Yeah, these guys are just clowns. Let's go film the people.
Get the plates.
He didn't know for plates.
Yeah.
He wanted us to come back and film the people in there. It's a nice place right here.
After you check in on the screen, zoom in.
There it is right there. Fight on the set.
That him? That's him.
Yeah, Mr.
That's
Salsa.
That's definitely him.
The salsa picante right here.
That dude fell for the PE twice.
Ah.
Breaking head.
Hell yeah, 3 times. Action! Cut.
Cross the screen in 3, 2, 1, go.
Action.
That's it.
Dang.
Dropped off from the airport on 3, 2, 1, go inside now.
Airport scene, action.
Man, you guys aren't even a gentleman and hold the door for it? Yeah, come on, guys. There you go, bro. There you go.
Good job, man. Good job.
That's what's up. Little cups.
All right. Hey. She was struggling. How do you go somewhere with luggage and struggle? You know, like you got to be ready.
You gotta think.
Yeah, you got to. If you want to roll in with your luggage, you got to be ready.
Do the Vegas one. You guys do the Vegas one? Vegas. You got a Vegas one where they just live all night. You ever seen it? Is that it? Yeah, if you go to YouTube, it's just Vegas. They're live all night. They're just walking around back and forth. Back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the strip.
Nice.
They don't talk to nobody or what? Nah, they're just walking around, people passing by. Oh, just to see the scene? Yep.
Nice.
You see all kinds of because I searched a lot of like gambling videos. It just pops up.
Oh,
Like to
okay.
gamble? That's right.
All right.
But never gamble with your life. I know. Right? Hey. Eric. Eric.
Action.
Picking up the Jeep in 3, 2, 1.
Third time around. Jesus.
That's her. Green dress, that's her. Her friend's the star. Love your work.
No, I know.
Roll it back, cut the scene.
Wrong hat. Got the wrong hat on, man. That's supposed to be the video.
No, you're wrong scene, cut it through.
Same emblem. Oh wait, this isn't him?
Nope.
Oh man, I thought you were him. All right, I get it. Hey,
Drunk on 2, action.
go. Great night, go. Nice. Great shot. What's up, Doug? Doug, you don't want to come all the way down.
No, you turn around.
That's her. Damn, dude, this is TV coming or what?
No, I don't think so, dude. They're gonna say that we were here 2 hours now because we had to wait for them. Oh yeah, these guys been out here for an hour. No, we've been out here for 2 hours now. I'm sure PD told him to stop crying about it and get back to work. Head of security. Yo. Bring it back in 3, 2. Camera check. Is it buffering, guys? I'm going to go ahead and end it if it's buffering then. Oh, wait. Police are on their way. That's PD at the corner. Are we buffering, guys? Let me try to reset it again. Stand by for confirmation.
Oh, jeez.
Give me a second, I gotta deliver food.
Delivering food in 3, 2.
Go. Oh my God, carry the bag. No, it's supposed to be a walkthrough.
Are we back, guys? Are we back? Are we live?
Come on, Chris.
Watch your 6. Watch your 6. Over.
I see, over.
See him? Looks better? All right. Still waiting on PD, guys. Sorry for the horrible video.
What a voice.
Girl, what tattoos in 3, 2.
Sam.
It's 4. What's up? Thank you.
Well, PD passed by, but they didn't come this way. They just over. Still here, guys. Still here. Give me a 1 for good audio video. Give me a 1 for good audio video, guys. And then we'll see you later. Guy walking through in 3, 2. We're good, not good. You got to fix the bit rate on your side, man. You got to tell your stream that you want to see it in so many megapixels. But it could just be a poor internet signal right here.
But there was that one session before.
Walk through in 3, 2, 1, action.
Action.
Sam. Be here for like an hour or 2, an hour and a half. That's it.